Good morning, Mighty Mitchell families. Today is Wednesday, March 10th, and we have two wonderful birthdays to celebrate today. Happiest of birthdays to Zamir Coleman. Zamir, we are very happy to have you as part of our Mitchell family, and we celebrate and honor your birthday today in our heads and our hearts. And happiest of birthdays to Cassie Wood. Happy birthday, Cassie! And we are so happy to have you as a special part of our Mitchell family and your entire family. Hi, Emma. Happiest of birthdays to Cassie, and we are sending you our love. We wish we were together, but we are sending it through the computer. That's the best we can do right now, but it doesn't change how much we love you in our heads and in our hearts. So we continue with the first week of 2 weeks that with perfect attendance, you get to attend our first Mitchell Versus battle with Welsh. And thank you, Mr. Coney, for setting that up. We're not telling you who is competing in that battle, but we hope that you are looking forward to it. And all you have to do to earn your way to that Versus battle, to watch and laugh and support and have a great time, is to have perfect attendance this week and next week. We do know that today is our first Wednesday half-day schedule, so we will have a Friday schedule starting this week every day on Wednesdays. So that's 11:15. That's the whole school district has half-days now on Wednesdays and full days on Fridays. Miss Oram wanted me to give a very special shout out to room 327 for your iReady completion. So way to go, room 327. We are very, very proud of you, and thank you, Miss Oram, for taking the time to share that shout out for room 327. We do have food support today from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the yard, and today our 8 winners, one from each class, one from each grade, who are were randomly picked to receive their pizza delivery for their iReady completion. Well, Miss Michelle will be calling your houses today to set up that pizza delivery, and once again, we had one from each grade: kindergarten, Dallas; first grade, Sarah; second grade, Michael; third grade, Jaden; fourth grade, Kais; fifth grade, Amani; sixth grade, Shahid; seventh grade, Brianna; and eighth grade, Stefan. And that was posted yesterday and on our Facebook page and also shared with teachers. So we are looking forward to those deliveries. We continue to celebrate Women's History, and our affirmation for the week is: women shine light and strength on the world. I will honor the women in my life. Women shine light and strength on the world. So yesterday's jam, on Monday, we looked at things that we do that bring light to the world. And then we looked at the darkness that we feel often in the world, in history and also currently, because it's important to honor both, because they are both equal parts of what we deal with as humans. And today we're going to look at, as we look at women's history, there's something called the pay gap, where even today in 2021, in many careers, women are paid less than men for doing the same job. And I'm going to ask you to tell me why you think that is. And I'm very interested in seeing your answers, whether you think it's something based on history or a belief system, or why do you think that happens? No right or wrong answer, just putting what you think, and then we'll take it from there, and we'll do some talk moves around that tomorrow. And we're going to announce the 3rd and 4th grade swag slides and Miss Rooney's from last week. So today's shout out for the She Persisted College is Mighty Miss Evans. So yesterday we shouted out Mighty Miss Ponzo, and Miss Ponzo said that her students from last year were very, very excited to have her shouted out. So that was great to be able to share that with Miss Ponzo. So Miss Evans, we're very excited to have her as part of women's history and how she persisted in her path for college. So Miss Evans chose Drexel University, which is also in Philadelphia. And she shared that she chose Drexel because she needed to stay close to home. One obstacle was that she was a mother of a young child, but she persisted, knowing that Amani, her daughter, deserved the best that Miss Evans could be for her daughter. And what is so exciting to share is not only the photo of Miss Evans graduating from Drexel wearing her swag last week, but the picture of Amani, who she went to college for, who was a class of 2020 college graduate from IUP last year. And Amani's picture, Miss Evans' daughter, and her graduation is on her slide. So we are so proud to share how not only have women persisted in history, but women are still persisting today, especially the women who support us every day at Mitchell. So very proud to shout you out. Miss Evans. So Miss Rooney's spotlights from last week. Siani, 3:30 for engaging in class and discussion. Henna from 3:33 for increased participation. Andre in 2:17 for encouraging his classmates to share their artwork. And Daryl and Nehemiah from 1:12 for leading the class and teaching how to make something out of paper. I wonder what you taught Daryl and Nehemiah. From 2:17, Miss Graves, her math stars from last week. 2:17, Liam. 2:17, Jeslyn. 2:16 Tyzir, and 2:16 Jade. Way to go, our maths third grade all-stars from last week. And her Mighty Mitchell spotlights. 2:17 Tanaya for completing all assignments. 2:17 Zayeda for completing all assignments. 2:16 Akai for completing all assignments. And 2:16 Halif for completing all assignments. Way to go, third graders, last week for math. And all of these slides are posted on the Facebook page, including the perfect attendance. Our shout outs from Miss Scott, the Mighty Mitchell Excellence for Literacy last week. 2:16 Jade, 2:16 Amelia, 2:17 Tanayeth, and 2:17 Jasir. Way to go for being third grade all-stars last week. And her Mighty Mitchell spotlights. 2:16 Jean, 2:16 for excellent participation. 2:16 Elijah for using consistent effort. 2:17 Jasir for completing all assignments. And 2:17 Santos for using the chat box. So proud of you, third graders. Fourth grade, Miss Rufo's All-Stars from last week for literacy. 2:18 Terrell, 2:13 Josh, 2:13 Modesty, and 2:18 Ayla. Way to go, Literacy All-Stars, fourth grade. And her Mighty Mitchell spotlights. 2:18 Katara for active participation. 2:18 Jeremiah for completing every assignment. 2:13 Adrian for coming to class every day last week. And 2:13 Malia for completing iReady assessment in just one day. And last but not least, Mr. Wharton, math stars from last week. 2:13 Samaya, 2:13 Sanalia, 2:18 Jeremiah, and 2:18 Kitara, and his Mighty Mitchell spotlights. 2:13 Shania for her leadership skills. 2:13 Taraji for greatness. 2:18 Zymeen for attendance and participation. And 2:18 Ayla for participation. All of those are on the Facebook page, and we are very proud of each of you. Remember, today, the weather is warming up. Please take time to feel the sunshine on your face and to take 5 and breathe whenever you need. And remember, today and every day, you are loved.